Hey there, my fellow noobs. How are you all doing today? I am the Perpetual Noob, and I just wanted to say welcome to Serious Talk with the Noob. Yeah, there's some Bayonetta 2 stuff going on in the background right now. It's just some gameplay of me attempting to continue the quest for the Bracelet of Time, which requires you to reach gold or better in every chapter, every regular chapter, none of the lost trials, but in every regular chapter, so 1 through 16, of a single difficulty. So since we beat the game at 3rd climax, we're trying it at 3rd climax. It's been going well so far. We've got chapters 1 through 8, and I think chapter like 10, and there's a couple other chapters in there that we've already gotten gold or better for. So almost done, but this is just some footage of me attempting to get through chapter 9 and get the gold or better for there. So I know it's a little different than what we've been posting lately, and I also know that we have missed a day in terms of daily uploads. So this video is going to talk about that. This video is going to talk about what's been going on lately, what is going on in my head, what's been going on in my life, what's going to happen to the channel as a result, and hopefully by the end of this everybody will be on the same page, and hopefully soon after that we can get back to creating entertaining content and get back to playing video games. So here we go with the so it's been a few weeks now since I left work, since I left my job, and I'll admit now that I was an idiot. I thought that leaving work meant that I was going to essentially have a life of no responsibilities, that I was going to be able to just live a life of leisure, that all my time would be spent playing video games, all my time would be spent recording and playing video games, and that there was going to be nothing else to do, you know, all day. Turns out that was very foolish. I was very wrong. There is, of course, still the responsibilities of housework, still the responsibilities of my marriage, still the responsibilities of taking care of a dog, still the responsibilities of taking care of myself. Like, did you know that I actually need to eat? Did you know that I apparently actually try to get 8+ hours of sleep a night when left to my own devices? These are things I did not know. Well, okay, the eating thing I knew, but the sleeping thing I did not, because when I was at work, or when I was working, I should say when I was officially working, I got like 6 to 7 hours of sleep a night and seemed to function just fine. I suppose I assumed that would be the same once I wasn't working anymore, and that was very much not the case. So now that I'm sleeping more, now that I'm eating less, because let's face it, you can't eat and play video games at the same time. Life has been not what I expected, and so I think just to start off, I think I assumed I would have more time for recording than I do. That's not to say that I won't still be recording, and I won't still be playing games, and I won't still be posting that, and I won't still be interacting with all of you, because honestly that is awesome. I've enjoyed that so much. I've enjoyed that immensely, being able to interact with all of you, and being able to hang out and play video games with all of you. You know, by proxy, I'd say I know that we're not officially playing video games together, though some of my subscribers I am now friends with on like PlayStation Network, and we've already had chances to play some games together. So the interaction has been great, and I love doing that, and that's not going to change. What is probably going to change is just the idea that there will be daily uploads. I thought that without work, without the 9 to 5, who am I kidding, the 8 to 5, or the 9 to 6, or the 10 to 7, or the 8 to 7, whatever, I thought I would have enough time, to maintain a daily upload schedule. And that's not appearing to be possible, for a couple of reasons. And I think for now, the schedule is going to be somewhere between every other day and 5 times a week. I think every weekday is something doable. Would be something doable. So what really happened and what kind of really caused us, to stop, to realize that, oh, I need to kind of stop with the daily uploads, aside from having a very, very busy life and being unable to really, fit it in, because I've found that, oh, when I'm not at work, I have a lot more time to spend with friends too, and that takes up time. And there now I won't lie, there may be some episodes up and coming. It's not to say they're in the works right now, but there may be some episodes that will feature friends, type of thing, that'll actually be up on the channel. So it won't, maybe I can blend that a little bit more into the channel and not really keep it so separate. But I mean, just the other day I was out with our friends. They were hunting with their falcons, or hawks. They are technically hawks. They are red-tailed hawks. So they are not technically falcons. I'm going to get that right now, because I realized, oh yeah, that's technically wrong. Anyway, I was out with friends and for a couple of hours, and it was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing that they invited me out to come and play. But that was something great and fun to do. I'm really happy I got the experience to do that. I even got to hold one. And I didn't freak out this time, which is a rare thing, because they're kind of scary, but not terribly. I mean, like, once you kind of hold it and realize it's not going to eat your face, it's not so bad. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, which is impressive for post-commentary. The other day, Madam Noob and I tried to record an episode of Lego Marvel Superheroes. And the last time we tried to record it, it didn't go so well. The boss fight really frustrated Madam Noob, and it's understandable, because the boss fight, it was the Juggernaut boss fight in the X Mansion. It's got a lot of elements to it, and I was not properly explaining it, and I was originally just trying to be like, okay, well, we just got to get an episode out. We got to get something together for the channel. And that's not right. That's not how I should be approaching the channel. That's not how I want to approach the channel. I should really want to approach it as if, hey, you know what? I'm playing video games with my wife, who doesn't normally play video games, so this is incredible. Let's do more of this and make sure that it is an awesome experience for both of us. And then we tried to record it again a couple of days ago. And this time, oddly enough, Lego Marvel Superheroes froze. I mean, if any of you have ever played a Lego game, you know that happens often. So the PS3 crashed. We were like, okay, well, I guess we gotta restart it. And Madam Noob said, hey, well, why don't we just, let's just forget this mission. We'll move on to the next one. And I didn't actually freak out, but I kind of had a minor anxiety attack in a sense, where I was just like, wait, no, we can't do the next mission because we haven't posted, the 7th episode on the channel, and that was supposed to be the X Mansion mission, and we haven't done that yet, and oh god. And it came to light that the channel had become more than just playing games and having fun and hanging out and learning and showing all that process to all of you. It became something worse. It became something that wasn't fun. And come to find out, I haven't really adapted to actually not having a job yet. And I've heard it taking various amount of times, or various lengths of time to adjust and to adapt. A friend of my dad's apparently took years. That's time I don't exactly have, because I will eventually need to start working again sooner than years. But turns out that after 8.5 years of having responsibilities associated with a job and work, when you quit cold turkey, somehow, for some reason, your brain just wants to keep those responsibilities, keep all that work stuff. And turns out that's what had happened to me in the channel and the videos and the recording, is it was no longer just about having fun with myself, having fun with you, having fun with my wife. It turned out that it became, no, videos have to go up. I said that videos are going to go up, and they have to go up, and they have to be like this, and everything has to be this way, and it's all got to be like this. It's all got to be a set way. And so that's changing. I've got to get myself out of that mind space. I got to get myself out of that attitude, and I want to get back to what it was originally, where it was, hey, I'm okay at video games. I still love to play them, and I just want to share my experiences with all of you and hang out with all of you. So I'm trying to get back to that. And so I think these changes will help. I think taking out the idea that a video has to be up every day, that'll help. There's also going to be a couple other changes. You will now hear more background stuff. And I say that because I'm not in a locked room. I'm not in a separate room. I'm not in a soundproof room. I'm sitting in my living room. I've got my TV like a bajillion feet away from me. I'm sitting on the couch. I got my microphone with me. I got my computer in front of me. So my recording setup isn't exactly like out of the way. And for the last 1.5 years, Madam Noob has been incredible, and she has stayed quiet. Essentially, when I've asked and said like, hey, I'm gonna record now, do you mind being quiet or going to another room? And she has just been wonderful with that, and has been always willing to accommodate that. And I don't want to do that anymore. It's not like, oh, I'm being dishonest with you guys. It's more like I want it to not be such an awkward thing when I am recording. I don't want her to feel like she can't say anything, because Lord knows she wants to backseat commentate on my gameplay all the time. All the time. Whenever I'm playing Binding of Isaac, that's for sure. Or any other game where I start to get my ass kicked, that's when she's going to start commentating. So you may start hearing her a bit more often. You may start hearing friends, like if we have friends over, but they're not actually like playing the game, they're just kind of hanging out with us, and I'm like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna record some stuff, feel free to commentate or whatever. You may hear them too. I kind of want to have an easier space for recording, and because I'm right in the middle of everything, the choice now is let everybody else still exist. So of course there will also be probably more dog sounds, because the dog is still here, we're still taking care of him, and you'll probably hear him more often, or I may refer to him more often and not try to ignore him as I've been doing lately, which is horrible to do to the poor little cow, because he just loves human attention so much. And you may all be wondering, but Noob, you sound so incredibly good. Why do you sound so sexy? It's because I learned how to edit and equalize and normalize and compress my commentary. So that'll still sound the same, and heck, the guest backseat commentators will sound wonderful all at the same time. So what's going to end up happening with the channel? In reality, not much. You know, the videos will slow down again in terms of quantity. They will be reduced. But are we going to lose any of the content? No. There will still be Binding of Isaac. There will still be Bayonetta 2. There will still be Destiny. There will still be League of Legends. And soon there's going to be Bloodborne. I do have it. I have it on my person. And so that will be showing up soon. There will be a blind run going with that. So don't worry. The channel won't be changing too much. I just wanted to let you all know that I'm going to slow down with production. Bloodborne will probably become a bit of a bigger focus with the channel because it's new. And I want to do a blind run, and so, you know, the sooner I can get the blind run done, the sooner I can actually start watching some of my favorite YouTubers play through it. And I can start, you know, researching the wiki and learning how to actually play the game smart. Hoping it won't be like the Dark Souls 2 blind run that took 67 hour-long episodes. I'm really hoping it won't be like that. But if it is, you know, you'll all be the first to know it. Or second, really, only to me. But the channel will still be primarily the same. There will just maybe be some extra voices every once in a while. And hopefully the enjoyment, my enjoyment of the games will translate a little better again. You know, the content will be a little better because I'll be a little bit happier to produce it, because it will be more about playing the games again and less about producing the content. And so hopefully overall this will be a change for the better for the channel. And to all of you who have been here supporting me and watching and enjoying my videos, I just want to say, since we're being all serious and whatnot, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate that. And you're all awesome. And I can't wait to provide more entertaining content, more fun content. So, thank you everybody for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. You know, let me know that you listened and that you thought I wasn't talking out of my ass. Kind of appreciate it. If you're here for the first time, well, bit of an awkward video for the first time, but welcome. And I hope you're looking forward to more games. Maybe some Bloodborne. Maybe finally finishing Bayonetta 2 run. Maybe taking on some more Binding of Isaac Rebirth stuff. Or maybe you're here for League of Legends. But thanks for checking out the channel, and I hope you stick around. You know, I hope you subscribe. I am the Perpetual Noob, and I hope to see you all again next time.